Hey, welcome to 20 Minutes or Less. I'm Joe Beretta, and I am here with...
the Gregory Brothers.
Awesome. So we got some special guests today, the Gregory Brothers from the YouTube channel Schmoyoho. Woo! And it's time for another episode of the show that chronicles the massive missteps of human intelligence. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Stupid versus Stupid. Okay, first up we have a man from Portland, Oregon. Back in 2010, James Trindle pleaded guilty to robbery, but he circumvented a prison sentence after agreeing to attend drug treatment sessions and to go on probation. All was going fine and dandy up until this spring when out of the blue, he decided to up and skip out of the state.
Instead of laying low and keeping it incognito, James leapt into a James Bond bad guy persona and began taunting his judge and probation officer via Facebook.
He posted mastermind quips like, fresh out of another state, haha.
Catch me if you can.
And he signed a post with, the one who got away.
This isn't stupid. This is brilliant.
What? No, what?
Did you hear what came out of this dude's mouth? I love this guy. He's a genius.
How is this guy a genius?
Just listen to the details, Joe. It's all in the deets. All in the deets.
And he also posted a sonogram of his unborn child that showcased the name of the Alabama hospital he was kicking it in. All this digital activity tipped off his probation officer, who quickly issued a nationwide warrant, and one Alabama speeding ticket later, James was shipped back to Oregon.
Ooh, fast cars, online cat and mouse play, Sorkin-like dialogue. This is so exciting. It should be a movie.
The whole thing's gonna cost him $2,600 and he's gonna spend 2.5 years in prison.
But he's gonna sell the rights to his life story and make so much money, it'll be the modernized digital age sequel to Catch Me If You Can. It's gonna be a summer blockbuster hit. They'll call it Catch Me If You Can 2, The Fugitive.
The Fugitive is the subtitle?
Yes.
This movie is going to, dare I say it, run away with the box office.
He had a baby on the way. Now he's not going to be able to see him for 2.5 years.
A baby raises the emotional stakes of the movie.
There is no movie. This is stupid.
It's genius.
Genius!
Harmonizing doesn't make your point any more valid.
It
kinda does.
We're moving on. We're moving on. Over in Maryland, Anthony Kenneth Mastrogiovanni decided he wanted to play cops, so he pimped out his white civilian truck with some red and blue flashing lights and began to patrol the mean streets of Upper Marlboro.
Then Master Giovanni, who was not a police officer, sprang into action. He turned on his copper lights and promptly pulled over a passing vehicle. After sauntering up to the car, Master Giovanni was greeted by an off-duty cop.
The off-duty cop immediately confronted him on his legitimacy and informed him that his lights were in fact illegal. But he kept on keeping on with his charade and he was all like, "You were speeding, Mr. Real Police Officer guy, but I mean, I'm actually from a different district.
Yeah.
Smart.
I'm actually a military officer from over in Louisiana."
Smarter.
Yeah.
And then he fled the scene.
Probably made sense at the
I
time.
can see where he's going with that.
Also be smart.
No, it's stupid. He was quickly apprehended and charged with impersonating an officer.
You're missing what's really going on here. This isn't a case of a man impersonating an officer. He's a method actor immersing himself in a world.
Yeah, he's no doubt landed the coveted role of police officer number 2 in an upcoming summer blockbuster.
Oh no.
In a world, it was just a normal day for Alabama Highway Patrolman Police Officer number 2, but then he made what he thought was just a routine traffic stop.
Stop it.
But there was nothing routine about it. This wasn't an everyday dude the police officer number 2 was pulling over for speeding.
Why are you doing this to me?
No, it was the Oregon fugitive James Trindle, AKA the Facebook flyer, who was on the run for probation and drug treatment.
This is the worst movie I've ever...
This summer, don't miss the high-octane, action-packed, intrigue-laced box office smash that is Catch Me If You Can 2, The Fugitive 2, Chicken Run.
The squeakquel.
You guys, this movie is so
genius. Stupid. All right, you guys, that's it for this episode of 20 Minutes or Less. I am Joe Beretta, and I would like to thank our special guests,
the Gregory Brothers from Schmoyoho.
See you next time.